Okay guys, Mr. Burns here again. I'm working through page 251, number 25. The beautiful thing about this is this problem, or the way that you handle it, is also going to be the way that you handle page 251, 44 through 58. So what this is going to require you to do is draw the angle, and then we're going to use the reference angle to be able to find the exact value of cosine of 4 pi over 3. So first we have to draw our angle. So we're going to start at the positive x-axis, and this is pi over 2. This would be pi, and then this would be 4/3 pi. Okay, and that is right. Remember that 180 degrees is equal to pi, so since my numerator is bigger than my denominator, I know I've at least rotated to the other side of my x-axis, and now I'm working again. So now we have to find the reference angle, or theta with the apostrophe. The way that we would find this, since it's in quadrant 2, is we want to take our theta angle, it's 4 pi over 3, and we're going to minus pi. Okay? In order to make this happen, they have to have the common denominator. So if we multiply both top of the numerator and the denominator by 3 to get our common denominator, you can see that our reference angle is pi over 3, or 1/3 pi. Right. 1/3 pi. Okay, and that's the distance from here to here. Now, whatever that value, or whatever cosine of 1/3 pi, will also be cosine here because we have to use the reference angle. Okay, so we know that it's going to be cosine pi over 3, which is one of our special angles, which is equal to 1/2. But here we have to pay attention to our cheat sheet. I'm going to go back to. So on this section, it said that all trig functions are positive in quadrant 1, sine is positive in quadrant 2, tangent is positive in quadrant 3, and cosine is positive in quadrant 4. So if we look where our angle of theta has fallen, the terminal side, we're in quadrant 3, where the only trig function that's positive is tangent. So, since tangent is the only trig function that is positive in quadrant 3, this is a negative cosine of pi over 3, which would be equal to a negative 1/2. You can use those same steps to do problems 44 through 58. Just with those, it's going to ask you to find coterminal angles. So if your angle is greater than 360 degrees or 2 pi radians, you have to get it back. You either have to subtract 360 degrees or you have to subtract 2 pi radians.